So let's see whether these two listen to that interview at all. That's been beautifully glanced away, back with a square leg, finds the rope, first boundary of the day, or of this match, to Louis Bruce. Over the last previous evenings, that's a shorter ball, been absolutely battered away. Beautiful, beautiful shot there by Avinash Pai. Yeah, it's a bit short, but yeah, there it is again. And this time Pai readjusts and he finds that gap as well. It's probably going to make it to the rope, I think it is. It has, yes, there we go, 4 more runs. Oh, well, that is a whacking big shot as that's gone all the way over the desperately gazing head of Andrew Reyes as he watches it sail above and over the fence for 6 more runs. Lovely, lovely shot. Look at that absolute poise by Pai. Well, that's been hit in the air, and Andrew Reyes, he reaches up and clasps at it, but it just goes through the fingers. Allow Vinny to catch up on that in his own time later on as that's been lifted up over extra cover. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, thrice over the fence. And Pai just waited on that. He hit it straight down the throat of the man there. That looked like it's Dave Robeson, is it out there? No, Michael Lamin that was. So it was a chance, that's for sure. Super difficult chance to, in their off time, arrange beach cricket games. Lots and lots of fun as Pai's taken that off the pads, chipped it away behind square, all the way to the rope for 4 more run. And that's too short and too wide to a batter of Pai's quality, and it beats the fielder there as well. This man facing Louis Bruce, who's just driven it up over the head of, oh, beautiful shot. The mid-off was in. Aware of this happening, that if you drift too far down leg, if it's not going for a wide, then Louis the Bruce will pick it up. And he's going to do it again. He's just picked that up. That might be coming to me. I've got to, oh. And, you can tell from the minute he hit that. That's a big 6 runs to the Bruce. And Avinash Pai being one of them, as he's picked that up and dealt with it sufficiently enough to pick himself up 4 more run. Louis the Bruce being one of them, as that's been lifted up and away and beautifully caught. What a catch. Well, that was fantastic stuff out there in the deep in the most difficult of conditions. And that was very few ways you're going to get Avinash Pai out at the moment, and with some very skillful outfielding. Youth. And this, oh, look at that shot. He's just picked that up and barely hit it. It was just pure timing, and it sailed over the head quickly here. And as Bruce is going to get another boundary, he's found the gap there at cow corner. We faced the one delivery yet, legitimately. And that one, well, don't worry about what I said. Tip and run. Why don't you just pick it up and hit it over the fence, hit it over Robin Petrie's head for a big 6 runs. From left to right. Well, just I say that, he does exactly that. The opposite, and it is dragged away. It's running away to the fence. 4 more runs. So let's see if he can, well, he's still not going to play anything on the offside. He's going to hit it straight up to Andrew Reyes. What a catch. That is unbelievable. Super, super catch there. Andrew Reyes, one-handed, standing on the outfield. And Patel darts it in, and he's asking for it. It's been given, so he gets another wicket. I thought that came off the bat, but the umpire said, nope, that was hitting the bat, going onto the stumps. And at the end of the day, they've managed to pull it back in a little bit, keeping it at 120. That is... yeah, no, it's a good call. Hit him on the back leg, didn't hit the bat. Going on to knock out leg stump. At the very worst, umpire's call, certainly crazing it. And, well, Louis Bruce, he finishes unbeaten. They'll be eyeing off that position to be able to play in the final when it comes. As it is, well, Gideon Crichton, he did put it outside off, and Nesta has stood and delivered. First ball of the innings, whack. I don't think I've ever seen conditions like this for cricket. That's a much better delivery. It's gone straight up in the air, and that has got the breakthrough. So Gideon Crichton's done it. He's returned to his form, holds the hand up in the air with a big salute to his teammates, who are whooping and hollering with glee because they know that to defend what is a sizable total, the best chance they have is to get rid of this man, and that's exactly what's happened. Getting Crichton, he's bowled him, he's rattled him. Well, there you go. He's on a hat-trick, and that is some wonderful bowling. John West, he doesn't know best in that occasion. Played the straight bat, but was a little bit late to it. John West, here comes Crichton on a hat-trick. Oh, and he's delivered it beautifully, and it was a big flail, swing and a miss. Instead, continuing around the wicket to Patel, and Patel plays that on the offside. It's been picked up really well, and a pick at the stumps would have had him short by some measure. And unfortunately for Avinash Pai, he was not able to complete that a run out. Really tightened up his stuff here, and that's a nice flail of the bat, and that will find the rope. And the bat has gone flying. Patel losing the grip. Well, that's the salt, folks. The natural mineralization. And it was good work by Boris Stero. He saw you could see that he looked at the bat. Lee Sims wasn't sure what was going on. Practically get to keep it. And Petrie, well, that one's going all the way up, up, up and away. And Avinash Pai's caught it, but he's caught it over the rope. There was nothing to stop that. That's a big six. And he's hit that beautifully. Well, that was what he needed to do. Watch out there in the scaffolding in the broadcast tower. Are you okay? Says Avinash Pai to Atta. Set a course for home. He's tried it again. It's gone behind him though, but it's running away from the fielder. It's going to be another boundary. A lot of broadcasting equipment. He's middled that. That's going a long way. Is it going to be caught? It is. Paddy Hatchman. Well, he's done a hatchet job on Robin Petrie. He very, very tough catch coming at him at a pace. He's managed to pull out the scabbard and drive one home for a bit, but he's got one right on the money, but so too is Andrew Reyes. He has gone big, very big, up, up, up and away, all the way for a big six. They might be able to get a better view on it all. He's gone whack again. That's going to be another boundary. Should be anyway. The fielder was not going to get it to it in time. No, I mentioned some of the slang words that it told me as that one's been hit up and over the head of the reaching Paddy Hatchman. One bounce over the rope. That's a short one. He's got a big edge on it, but the beast just could not clutch onto it, so they get a run. And got informed that none of the locals here had heard any of those words. So don't ask those robots much. Artificial intelligence, not quite as intelligent as you might think. All us creatives around the world are shuddering with the thought. No, go back. There might be a mix-up here. It's going to be a run out. No, he did really well. Ishan Patel. Yeah, it just came a little under edge through to the keeper on the ground. Continue his final over, and that's been lifted up over the Pie Man all the way for a big 6 runs. Lost the feed of my microphone. We got salt in the connections as that one's been splayed away. What an innings this is by Andrew Reyes. You know, the pendulum is starting to move with Andrew Reyes doing what Andrew Reyes does, which is hitting sixes. Another big one. A much closer measure to the total than what we would have expected as the final ball is delivered, and they will end up losing by 14 runs. But a valiant, gallant effort, especially by that man, Andrew Reyes. He picks up 50 for his efforts, 51 runs not out, coming in at a pretty dire time for his team.